The last page turns, the credits roll, the curtain falls, and yet, while it is done, it is still unfinished. I turn to fiction when reality fails, an artificial community from pages and images that I have built to feel grounded. I find my kin in caricatures designed for others, but none for the survivors, the warriors. It's always limited, ending at a dramatic peak that doesn't reflect the ongoing monotony. Just snapshots of what will sell to the masses, their prying nails tearing apart the other they want to put more distance between, allowing them to gawk in private in a way they know isn't acceptable, shielded by the dark and the solitude. Their romanticism of our existence, hands held between one of them and a sedated one of us, showing their sainthood, never reflecting those who are alone, never reflecting a journey for our own sakes, never reflecting our fears, our hopes, our dreams. And yet we too eat it up out of need. That sweetness of connection panged by the sour aftertaste that comes from watching another two-dimensional stereotype. Still I gorge myself. The density doesn't begin to feel the whole, hollowed out from years of hearing people who are supposed to be like me only being called sick, burden, useless, annoying, irrational, dangerous. I don't remember when I decided it would be less crushing to hear this from a character than from someone I love, played on a loop on a screen instead of just inside my head. I should know better, but I have no better. Visions and gospels of martyrs capable of loving someone like me. But this is a faithless world, and no one is going to break the fourth wall to tell you that even when it isn't you up there, it's still valid and real. Over and over, slight variations of their care are highlighted over our strength. Repeats of the only story they know, recycled from the last, which is recycled from the one before. When will I see reality in the person I'm shown? Someone who doesn't only have rapid speech, but rather sees the rest of the world as slow and needing to catch up. Who will instead go from depressed to manic, an ill-formed protective mechanism. Who will cycle between shame and acceptance over and over, and who will be ashamed of the shame because it's nothing to be ashamed of. Who doesn't find a miracle med regime the first time, the second time, the seventh time, or who suffers with the side effects. Where are the stories after diagnosis, or after an episode, or after that kiss that doesn't suddenly balance the chemicals in our brain? Where are the stories written to comfort us, to inspire us, to make us feel human as the world peddles the misinformation they've been fed? Where we look into systemic failures and privilege of care, where our eyes dilate without sleep, where we need others to speak for us, not because we can't speak for ourselves, but because we are disregarded and ignored. Open the book, play the film, raise the curtain, as we pick up our pens to tell the whole story.